Good morning! It is the first day of the reading rush and we are in an Airbnb staycation in Lincolnshire and in our tiny little cottage making toast. Today's book that I'm going to attempt to read is the one that you pick off the shelf. So I did a bit of paper footballing for this one that didn't really go well, but anyway, it chose this one for me, which is Love Poems for Married People by John Kenny. This was recommended to me by Ari Shapiro, who is my close and personal friend. Just kidding, he's on NPR, but I love him and I wish that he was my close personal friend. Anyway, I've been reading a couple of them so far and they're hilarious. Anyway, so that's the project for today. The project for this current minute is to feed the monkey.
Mynd I sbar neu tiwar, bwffigli da pendrawbyd I Australia a fi hwnt, neu am wythnos laramont. Ei na ni mynd am wyliau, wyliau, wyliau. Ei na ni mynd am wyliau, wyliau yn y haf.
The number 2 element thing is to match what you're reading to your outfit. I think I've done that, you know, black and like a bit red. Like, what do you reckon? It was a bit easy to do, I kind of cheated. Whatever. Okay, I'm loving this book so far. Like, just the very first poem that came up is, I honor you in our love, but I also lost track of time in a bar with my co-workers. Okay, I feel like loads of people, like, you don't even need to be married. You just need to be in some sort of relationship with someone. Even like a friend you've lived with for ages. I feel like a lot of this still applies. Okay, what's the plan for today, Spudley?
Well, for now, maybe we can go and get ice cream, then come back, and maybe we can try to like play life all together.
I hear you. I respect your decisions. Yeah, this is a good idea. So ice cream, is it? And board games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
Okay. Should we have a picnic or something?
Yes. Well, maybe we can play on like the picnic in the like picnic, and also we can do our ice cream.
Ice cream at the picnic. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're very wise. Sounds like a very good idea. Can I instead suggest we have our picnic and then go get ice cream afterwards? Is that better? Okay, like, also one of my favorite things about hotels and Airbnbs and like places that you stay, one of the best things about them is finding what kind of weird books they have in it, because there's always weird books somewhere. They feel like you need to read weird stuff, like somebody feels like that, like the person who owns the place or people that stay there. So I was like, where are these books? And I looked for ages and I've just finally found them. They're inside this thing. Shall we have a look? Okay, we have Spent, End Exhaustion, and Feel Great Again. Doubt it. The Rules to Break. Puzzles, that's always good. Puzzles. Oh, Jesus. What's this one? Ooh, actually, this one looks okay. Oops, what's this one? Mavis Cheek, Mrs. Freyton's Country Life. Oh, I don't know about that. That's just Scarface. What do we got here? Ooh, actually, this one is good. I've heard about this one. Transition brought to life through characters. Actually, that one looks really good. What have we got else? Oh my god, y'all. This is the ultimate gift. Are you ready? Whatever you say I am, the life and times of Eminem. Yes.
What?
Oh my god, yes. Oh, there we go. The Sound of Laughter, the autobiography of Peter Kay. Well, that's less exciting. Oh my god. I think we need to read this. What do you think? Liz, her channel is Liz Schubert, she just messaged me and she said, since I'm in the Lincolnshire area, I should go to Chapel St. Leonard and read on Chapel Sands. And I'm super annoyed that this has just happened now, because I was so close to Chapel St. Leonard a couple days ago, like on the beach at Mablethorpe, and we could have gone there instead. And On Chapel Sands is a book that I definitely want to read. Maybe they sell it there. Who knows? I could have had a huge book experience and I've completely missed out. Like, I don't know if you know this book On Chapel Sands, but it's like basically about this like person who investigates the like kidnapping of their mother as a child, you know? So like they have their mother obviously now and the person is fine, but they disappeared for like 5 days in the 30s or something when they were kidnapped, and like the kid doesn't remember anything about it, and like nobody's like, you know, looked into it any more than that, and it's just like this huge big weird secret, and it seems like really interesting and I really want to read it. I could have read it on Chapel Sands. At the kitchen sink, I was feeling fondness for you as you gave me a shoulder massage at the sink. What a small, lovely surprise. And then you cupped my boobs and made a wah wah noise, and in an instant I felt disgust and sadness and regret. We have a situation, which is the ball in the water.
Dwi'n dod o brech. Meaning claim monkey a jam.
This one's called, would it be possible to stop volunteering me for things? Like, earlier at the school carnival, a parent whose name I didn't know said, "Your wife said you were doing the bounce house. That's the worst." I didn't know that I was doing the bounce house or that it was the worst. I assumed the cotton candy machine was the worst. That's what you volunteered me for last year. Kids crying. That doesn't look like cotton candy, one angry mother said. Go die, I wanted to say, but didn't. Though maybe my expression did. Like, I read this other one to my husband just now that's about, like, trying to build IKEA furniture. I read him the whole thing, which is basically exactly him, like word for word. Like, if he wrote a poem, it would be that. And he just looked at me like, what are you trying to say? Oh, I love this book. Okay, so like the third thing for the sort of reading rush, like elements or challenge things or whatever, is to like say your favorite book memory. And like I remember the book memory I said for the last reading rush was something like my mom getting me Harry Potter or something. So I think that's probably my favorite one. Like another one I remember from when I was a kid. Like, there was this old lady named Beverly who lived in my neighborhood, and there was like all us kids. We were all sort of roughly the same age-ish, you know. I think I was like 7 or 8, and like they were sort of relatively around the age, like a few of them younger, a few of them older. But we used to hang out with Bev all the time, even though she was, you know, an old lady. She was just really nice. And she had this basement just full of books. There were just loads of them. And she was just like, one day she was like, guys, you know, you should just like come down to my basement and look at all the books. And when we were down there, we found Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And, like, It's not normally the kind of thing I think I would have liked when I was a kid or whatever, but for some reason, like, all three of us were like, yeah, we should bring this book out, and I read it first, and I passed it to the next one, and then passed it to the next one. It turned out that, like, the whole neighborhood read this one book, and we all loved it. It was like, I don't know, my very first book club, or my first, like, you know, mass fan experience or something. I don't know, of just everyone having read this book. And then I don't know where it ended up in the end. I guess we must have given it back to Bev. I don't know, she started like a revolution as well, because then sort of after that, every time we read a book, we like sort of passed it to each other. Don't know. Right there, God, it's me, Margaret. That's where it's at. Okay,
Hi.
I have finished the book.
I finished it.
And it was amazing, and I really loved
Okay.
it, and you should read it.
Okay.
It is Love Poems for Married People. We are now going to eat loads of Indian food,
Okay.
way more than we should do, because it's our last night on vacation.
But Mom, on night time you said that we can play live.
We will do, we'll play a board game, it's okay.
Okay. Oh wait.
Tomorrow we go back to Cardiff, and for that reason, the book that I read for tomorrow will just be an audiobook. It's one of the audiobooks that's been sitting in my like library audiobook app for ages, and it's about to expire. It's like
It's like
The Secrets We Kept by something Prescott, Laura Prescott or something, about like a CIA, I don't know, like a spy, Soviet, something like that. Anyway, looks good.
yes,
will be
it
tomorrow's
looks
book.
good.
Right, okay. Until next time.